opportunity to focus on things, you sit there and you're just like looking at it and you're just like, oh my gosh, I'm still working. And so anyways, you get caught up in the midst of working. You just don't see things like that. So thanks, Whitney, for letting us know. Hey, the other thing is like, okay, so the question is, she said that she has 6 weeks of back pay on her VIA card. Did that automatically show up or did it just like hang out? Tell me how it got to you and how long it took to get to you. That would be awesome to know. But Eric, today is one of those days where we kind of like think about what is actually going to be happening in the near future. And I think 4th of July has always been a freaking exciting moment for me. And that's kind of what everybody's gearing up for right now. I think that we have a cool little like event coming up, and it's definitely going to be the Bluegrass Festival.
That's when is that? What's the dates? Do you know?
I got you covered, my friend. When I start talking about things, it's just because it's just popping in my head. Just popping in my head.
Also, we probably need to let everybody know the movie in the park in Prescott, not Prescott Valley, but Prescott was postponed because of the curfew this week, right?
Oh shoot, was it?
I did read that. Confirmation. I read that, and somebody had posted an article to it. So I do think the Prescott event was postponed a week.
Oh, sorry to hear that, man. It's all right. You know, we're all safe. It's going to be one of those things where it just keeps everybody safe, keeps everybody sane. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on, so we just want to make sure that things are properly happening and not innocent people that actually want to go out and hang out with their family and just do family oriented things and live life aren't in the midst and grasp of just craziness. I mean, there is a lot of craziness going on there. So June 27th is the end of the month, but we are going to start promoting it now, Eric. The 39th annual Prescott Bluegrass Festival, man. That thing is sincerely big.
Is it a weekend thing, a whole weekend thing? Friday, Saturday, Sunday? Is it a 1 day thing? Kind of tell us about it.
Okay, so it's a fun. Okay, so this is the details that I have right here. Set up your chairs and blankets under the shady elms on the Yavapai County Courthouse Plaza and enjoy a music-filled weekend with free admission. So it is all weekend long. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the website. But yeah, it's just like they have so many people show up. I've seen so many talented people show up. It's just been one of those crazy like moments where like people love this music, Eric. Are you a jazz person?
I'm a jazz person. I don't know about the bluegrass, but I have been downtown during the Bluegrass Festival, and it is awesome.
Now, this is where they bring out the little banjos and all that, man. So here we go. Sunday, June 28th, Goodwin Street, downtown Prescott, Arizona. Set up your chairs. Oh, it's free admission. That's exactly what wow, there's a lot of information. Okay, so Saturday, June 27th from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sunday, June 28th. 2020, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. And then there's raffle prizes. There's an evening concert too on Saturday. So 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. That's going to be pretty awesome.
No, that's great stuff. And then don't forget, this Friday, Mayor Kell of Prescott Valley said that the movie's still on, right? Even though there's a curfew, I think it's a go.
Yes, most definitely. Mayor Cal, he's like, yeah, we're going to have everything. Let's do it.
So success from what I hear. I wish I could see pictures. I wish I would have drone footage the turnout. I really do.
Yeah, I'll try to find it. It's just been kind of consumed and busy with a lot of miscellaneous things, and I didn't really see too much of any kind of posting from that deal. So I actually was curious. I seen a couple pictures. One guy always captures Prescott Valley in a dramatic way, and he posted a picture that looked like he was far away from the screen, and it had tons of people, well, tons of cars. It looks like that was in the parking lot. So it looked like it was a pretty awesome deal. So headliner, the Lake Band, huh? All right, Quicksand, Fossil Creek Ramblers. Oh, that Arizona Wildflowers. Okay, this is pretty cool. I like that, and I know there's a lot more people involved in this. So, as far as like the as far as the bands, because there's a ton of bands that come out, Eric. I remember watching, actually last year, I think I seen an actual, what they call it, a tag, and it was this band of three young kids. They're all brothers, and man, they got down. They were really, really good. So I was kind of like I wanted to see them, but I ended up missing it. So I was kind of sad about that. But yeah, if you guys want to go, definitely go out there and check it out. It's going to be a freaking awesome time.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, I'm excited for that. That's always a great event, and I'm actually shocked every year the amount of people this brings to town.
Yeah, it brings a lot of people. We have definitely some signature events, and this is what I say, the 85th, 39th annual. So they've been doing it for 39 years. And as I was reading it, if you guys, I'll post the link to the place where you can get the information. But if you read the thing, it was actually they said that it started with the fiddle, two little fiddles down there, man. And all of a sudden, this is what it's all about. So you guys could actually read the story right there live.
Great. So you actually were rolling into we had an interview yesterday at 1 in the afternoon with Mayor Pro Tem Billy Orr, and so that was a great interview and giving us an update on what's going on with the Dells.
So the voting that's not totally given or put out there yet as far as the date that it's actually going to start, but on Tuesday is when they actually vote, and that's when you basically are heard. And if you have any more like questions, if you want to go ahead and represent something more than what the Dells have already represented, then you have the opportunity to do that on Tuesday. I think they said 1 o'clock is the hour. Um, I think I got an email yesterday from Mr. John Heine himself. I think he said that it will be on Tuesdays. So I just need to figure out what day or what time. I will end up posting it. You guys just got to follow the Prescott Times, and I will go ahead and post it. I promise you. Or you can go ahead and see it live. We usually stream it through Prescott Media Center. So if you guys want to catch it and you don't want to get in there because it's still social distancing, this will be an opportunity to catch up. So they came in with the COVID-19 deal, Eric. So it actually did go up. It's 7 people, so it's 299 now. So guys, the numbers are crazy. It feels like everybody forgot about COVID-19. Did everybody forget about COVID? What was it?
Right.
Say that one more time.
That's the infection level, right?
Yes, 299. So that's exactly
I
where we're at.
I actually read an article early this morning that let me mute this because I was working on our audio. That Ebola is back, not in the U.S., but it's having FOMO because it's being left out of 2020.
Is that a joke, Eric?
No, no. They actually said that it is back in the Congo. They have a record number of infections.
Oh my gosh, what in the world? They probably were already having it. They just didn't know until they started checking.
They woke up and realized it was 2020 and needed to kind of chime in.
That's so crazy, man. I don't know, man. I thought it was a joke, Eric. I'm so sorry, man.
Yeah, it is real. It's really happening. I mean, because we need more stuff right now.
Yeah, man. Might as well just toss it all in one basket and see how we all survive this one, man. Jeez. I'm talking about, have you ever seen that one meme where it says, I survived this, I survived this, I survived that? And then all of a sudden, here we are freaking in 2020 and holy survival. This is like one of the years that we're just tossed up everything, man. It just tossed up everything, man. I'm just like, this is insane.
We will be talking about 2020 for years. It'll be one of those that goes down in the history books.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we are gonna be talking about it. We're gonna have PTSD. We're gonna have all of that stuff, man. I've always had PTSD on just germs itself, but at the same time, it's like I'm just like, well, I can't be worried all the time. So here I am, man.
I've got germs. So Vegas opens back up June 1st. That's a 3-hour drive. When are you going?
I'm not. I've never really been a Vegas person. The only time I ever go is when my buddy owns timeshare. So he just randomly like, hey, we're going here. You want to go? So I usually go there, and at the timeshare, there's like 100% like a nice little facility with the pool, the slides, and the accommodations. So you never have to leave. That little area. But sometimes you definitely want to go down and check out the downtown scene. But after going to that downtown scene, it's just like you get in and you just leave because it's just too much, man. It's too much for me. I mean, it is what it is for me, but I get exhausted going to Las Vegas when I do go.
So a couple news updates local because I know we got to run through stuff here. I saw the news report about that head-on collision in the official news report of the head-on collision on the 169. Any update for everybody on that?
I haven't got nothing officially in my book. Obviously, I can talk about some things, but I just think that right now is not a good time. I know that there's been things that have been put out there as far as GoFundmes. So it was a mother and two children. I'm still trying to figure out what the fourth death, because there was four deaths that was involved. But yeah, there was a mother and two young children, and man, Godspeed for them. And then also my condolences to the whole family. So I guess there is some things that are popping up right now. If I get more information, I'll post that. But yeah, guys, so sorry. These losses are definitely dear. So it's no
Yeah,
bueno, man. No
yeah. No,
bueno.
news release I read, and it was an actual news release. So the driver
Okay.
was a 16-year-old kid. And then there was somebody that was about 35 in the passenger seat, and then there was two young kids in the back seat in the one vehicle, and everybody unfortunately passed away in that vehicle. And then there was a big truck that they hit head on, and there was two passengers in that truck, and they're in critical condition in Phoenix right now.
Oh wow.
So that's a tough stretch. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure you've driven it forever, and so have I. And
Yes.
I'll tell you, there's a stretch there when people get impatient and want to pass you, or want to do passing there, and it is scary.
Yeah. It is, man, and that's definitely 169 for you. It's a little corridor to get you to the I-17 if you're headed down to Camp Verde, Cottonwood, so or even Flagstaff up north. But yeah, that's a stretch that nobody really likes at all. So
Well, it's interesting because have you ever been to Cherry? I love to go up to Cherry, and I was going to go this weekend, but the 169 was closed. But that's how you get there. And Cherry Road all the way up is paved all the way up to Cherry now, and it's just
oh
it's a cool little town. You can get up there in any car since it's paved the whole way, and there's a park up at the top.
oh really? I
Yeah, there's
never
a
noticed
campground up
that.
there. Yeah, no, well, it used to be all dirt, and I remember driving it when I was a kid, and the whole way, all the way to Cottonwood would be, or Camp Verde, I should say, would be dirt. But last time I was up there last year, it was paved all the way up to the campground at the top, and then it's dirt from there all the way down to World Wildlife, not World Wildlife, but whatever the Out of Africa Park is where it ends up.
Oh
And
wow.
if you have a high clearance vehicle, even if it's not four wheel drive, it's still a great drive.
Okay, yeah, that's a great something I didn't know, but
In all
we
these years, you've never been up to Cherry, huh?
well, actually, there's White Horse Ranch up there. So you
Yeah.
go up 169, you take left right there, White Horse Ranch, and then we would take the old General Cook Trail. The old General Cook Trail, um, it literally comes from back over there, and
Yep.
we ride it with the horses.
Okay.
So I've been back there, man, and we were horseback riding, but I didn't go that stretch as far as like driving down the Cherry. That's awesome. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
if people are looking for something to do because they're having quarantine fever still, it's a great drive for a Saturday or Sunday.
Awesome. Yeah, just, there you guys go. Something to do. That's going to be cool. Hey, Eric, I mean, not to back up our what we were doing, but I did get the media alert for when the study session is. So it's June 9th at 1 p.m. So it's going to be a brief overview and the presentation for the letter of intent. And this is to make a decision. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Yeah, it's to vote on the letter of intent and sign it, and so that's a week from today. And I'm sure it will be. I don't know about the study session, but I know the vote will be. I'm pretty sure it'll be broadcasted online.
Okay. Yeah, so there you guys go. Then if you want more information, go to PrescottTimes.com. Eric, what is the weather doing, man? Did you say you got an alert for some water
I got
dripping?
a weather underground alert saying that it was going to rain in 5 minutes, and so I haven't seen any yet. But we were just talking about it. Feels like the ocean out there.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. You when you live in Arizona, and then all of a sudden you have that little like weather come in. I've been to the ocean, so I was telling Eric this morning, like Eric, I walked outside and I felt like I was like near the ocean. It was freaking amazing. It feels good outside. I mean, it feels really good outside. So
Yeah, I'm back to having my door open, so I'm thankful for that.
nice. Yeah, ideally we have the front door open here, but it's been getting loud out there. Some of the people in the area have a very loud vehicles, man. So Eric, we obviously have been going through some major stuff right here as far as like the the curfew order. I didn't hear too much last night. I kind of like checked out and just really honestly just checked out. There's so much stuff going on. Chaos is everywhere. And we here in Prescott, Arizona, as we've seen Mayor Megarelli, if you guys haven't followed the mayor, his response to Governor Ducey's curfew order was saying, "Hey guys, this is mainly for people that just want to be disorderly." So once again, everybody that wants to live their life, live their life, live your life. Don't worry, it's nothing's crazy going to be happening. But if you're not living your life and you're causing destruction, then that's kind of where it's going to have to there's going to be like a you know a reaction to an action. I mean, we could all agree to that. There's going to be a reaction to an action. So, in Prescott, Arizona, like I was trying to scream yesterday, I felt like was that we have a very peaceful area. We could definitely, survive, and we can still go about our own days and do the things that we need to do. But as some people have said, that there's agitators that are wanting to come and cause this chaos. So we all got to be, vigilant, and we also got to take care of ourselves, and make sure that everybody's a-okay. I mean, number one, always saying that everybody's a-okay until you start seeing them doing stupid things. Then kind of like say something, step up and say something, or call the popo and let them know what's happening.
And I think that a lot of the rest of the country had problems. Sure, I think that a lot of people in the Prescott area heed the curfew and the warnings. And I didn't go out last night, but I'm guessing we're pretty dead after 8 anyway. I mean,
Yeah,
the best traffic is after 8, so I don't think anybody's going out of their way to defy the curfew.
Yeah, and you know what, Eric, I was actually out after. It wasn't because I was trying to defy it. It was just like I was living my life. I was living my life. We got out a little.
How was it out? I mean, was there more people, less people?
I mean, I
Same?
felt like, yeah, I felt like it was the same, just a normal day. But then again, we've been in COVID for freaking a month and a half, so it was already dead, and I was still, traveling around because once again, I was just living my life, and I didn't see too much of a. I mean, it didn't seem weird. There wasn't like extra police force. There wasn't no, what do you call it? National Guard hanging out, cruising the streets, patrolling and stuff. So I didn't see any of that, Eric. But then again, I wasn't even looking for it. And that's just because I'm living my life. So it's kind of something to live by.
It's good stuff. It's funny you said we've been doing the COVID quarantine for a month and a half, but it's like 2.5 months now. This
Oh,
all started. This all started in March, mid-March, I think, and
I'm
here it
glad.
is, June.
I'm glad you're taking account of it, man. Like, geez, man.
Time goes by fast when you're having fun, right?
Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, Wendy's all up over here. We should have you join in. And Wendy, looks like you got a lot to say. You can also get there from the top of Mingus. Eric, did you know that?
I did. You can actually take it almost from Jerome all the way across. I've done that run. And again, it's not even a 4-wheel drive required. It's just a high clearance vehicle. And it's so pretty up in there. The towers, if you've gone up to the top of Mingus, where you can hang glide off the side,
Yeah.
all those towers up there. I mean, that's just such a cool area. It's just such a cool area.
Yeah, I really like going up into the Mingus Mountain area. That is definitely my place. That place in Jerome is just one of those live, like, awesome little locations that you just can't get enough of. It's really, honestly, amazing over there. I really like it a lot.
Well, it's funny because every time we go up there, we want to try a new place to eat, and I always end up going to the Haunted Hamburger because I love their food and I love their cake. And we're back to the cake conversation, yeah. But it's just every time we're like, oh, we should eat there, and then every time we make the trip, we go to the same place over and over again because we like
the haunted hamburger.
A haunted hamburger, yeah, it's the go-to place.
That's they have a secret menu. I have a couple friends that work there, and they have a secret menu, and I always just order the Jenna grilled cheese sandwich. And
so you're saying
it's not just
has a secret menu?
Yeah.
Oh.
Every place has a secret menu, Eric. You just got to be able to get in there and be like, secret menu, please.
Right, and then, tell me about the Jenna.
The Jenna grilled cheese sandwich is it is what it is. It's 2 pieces of bread. You got the cheese, but you got the egg, and then you got the I don't know if it's a bell pepper or one of those long No, it's not a bell pepper. It's the one with the longer pepper. It's not hot, and then you got bacon on it, and it
Oh,
just the fries. So it's just a regular sandwich. It's like a breakfast sandwich, but it
oh, that
just
sounds amazing.
it tastes really good. I mean, it's just one of those things where you're just like, geez, that's actually fulfilling. It just tastes good, and yeah, that's one of the best parts up there. And then there's another drink that they have that I don't think is on the menu, but it's the green tea with oranges, green tea with oranges, and it just freaking yeah, it's green tea with oranges. Yeah, definitely go try that, man. It just tastes.
Oh, now you got me started. So why are we not talking to the local restaurants in Prescott and finding out what their secret menu is to talk about on here?
Oh man, because Eric, we're trying to maintain a diet. I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
the
Just kidding. No,
secret
when
menu.
when we get an opportunity, my friend, I'm telling you, this is what exactly is happening. Is that I have been going out, Eric. I've been enjoying all these foods, and if you were last year, I was doing the food truck roundups, and so we
Yep.
had over probably like what 20, 30 different food trucks come out from all over the state, and their food is amazing. Talk about some secret dishes, man. These
Yes.
guys are relentless. They're like, try this, San Martin, and I'm like, okay. And there was nothing that was not good. And yeah, last year was amazing on food preferences, and so it's really hard now to kind of like just go and do the same old. You know, like there's always a go-to meal. Like there's always a go-to meal. Right now, it's currently from D Thai, and it's the pad thai. Like that is amazing. Pad thai with chicken, Eric. I don't know if you ever had that, but it
Yep.
is amazing. But guys, I'm telling you, there's always those go-to menus. I think my other one is there's always these certain places that I just love going to. Just because I know for a fact that it's easy on my stomach. It doesn't give
Oh,
me like
I know. Now
burps and
now
stuff.
you got me started. I want to know about all these secret menus from the local businesses.
Yeah. There's a
Yeah.
lot. We're gonna have to create one. I'm just gonna have to be like Martine's secret menu,
Yes. That
and
would be.
then and then we can go ahead and make it happen. But guys, one of the major things that are happening right now. Okay, so I'm putting this guy out on blast, and I don't know who the guy is, but whoever is riding the red motorcycle with the cigarette in your mouth. Stop doing that, man. I don't even know what you're thinking. This guy was literally cruising down the street, man, in his on a red motorcycle. He had a helmet, thank God, and then he had chanclas on, like sandals, open-toed sandals, riding his bike with a cigarette in his mouth. And I'm just screaming to myself, like, this guy, his insurance company must really have his rates up high
Well, so
because
San Martin, so on notice. So today's the second, and that means the fire restrictions are in place. That is illegal.
that's where I'm getting to, Eric. Well, smoking a cigarette on your bike, anyways, I think it's illegal. Period.
I don't
But
know if it's
anyway,
illegal, but now it is with the fire restrictions because you can't do it outside your vehicle or car or your property right now.
yeah, and let me go ahead. That's the reason why we're getting to this story.
Awesome. What do we
The
got?
press begin June 3rd. That's
All right.
tomorrow. So the
Okay.
Prescott Fire Department and Central Arizona Fire and Medical Authority will be enacting our Stage 2 fire restrictions on June 3rd, 2020 at 8 a.m., which will also be consistent with the Prescott National Forest and the unincorporated areas of Yavapai County areas not protected by fire districts or fire departments. These restrictions will stay in effect until we receive a significant rain throughout the area to justify lifting these restrictions. Please have a safe summer. So ultimately, the restrictions on what you're not supposed to do, don't do nothing. Don't
Yeah.
play with fire
Don't
at
don't
all.
don't play with magnifying glasses. Don't play with fire. Don't play with anything.
Don't smoke outside your car, out of your house. I think gas grills
It's
are
okay, but I don't like it too. I mean, we remove all of them from the properties just because, like I said before, that big fire that was started 2 years ago, way up in the mountains, was from a gas grill.
wow.
It gets so dry, it's just not worth it. And so you're right as far as that goes. And for new people to the area, we don't get significant rain until sometime in August to get those things lifted.
Yeah, and as you guys see here, this is the significant wild land fire potential outlet June 2020. So as you can see, we are in that area above normal. So this is definitely something that we all got to pay close attention to. So guy on the motorcycle, really stop doing that, man. What's wrong with you?
Well, great. Well, so it's that time. It's probably time to wrap up. Is there any last words you have to say?
Oh man, I tell you what, there's so much going on. But if you guys really, really want to go ahead and know more, make sure you follow our page. Make sure you are basically on that page at all times because we are releasing all that information. And if you're in the groups that we are a part of, you'll get information to where as your area is. But if you want to get the whole kit and caboodle, basically like and share our page. That's where you'll get all the information, what's happening in the 863. So guys, thank you for joining us once again. And yeah, Eric, I think I'm done. Tuesday, it's like business. Let's make some business happen. I got to catch up for what I didn't do
Do it.
yesterday.
Yeah.
So thank you guys. Peace, love, and happiness. And I hope that everything is fine in your house as it is in mine.
Have a great day and be safe out there.